Hey, friends, especially those of you interested in inner wisdom activation, which is a 4-week program that Dana and I are running beginning the end of September. And we just want to show up here periodically and share our thoughts about what's going to happen and or share some of our early experiences with working with energy or visualizations or whatever the case may be, so that we make it easy and comfortable for people who are like, can I do that? So Dana is going to share a story with you about some of her journey.
Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. So I was going to share about when I first did Reiki training. It was probably about 2004. And at the time, I was a dog trainer. I had basically gone through a degree in psychology. And when I got out, I decided I wanted to do dog training. And so I was doing that. I worked with dogs and doing just obedience or behavior issues. They had aggression issues. They had anxiety. They had all kinds of things. And really, it was working with the humans. But I ended up going to this Reiki training, Reiki 1, with this woman who did Reiki with animals. And so I went just thinking I wanted to use this with that work. And so I ended up going, it was a 2-day training at a place called Bright Haven in Sonoma County, which is an animal sanctuary. And there's like 50 cats in this house. And I know, I love the cats showing up right now. There's 50 cats in the house. At the time, I was allergic to cats. And literally, hilarious. Um, we would sit there and we would get the training and we would go and we would give Reiki to the animals and then we would have whatever experience we had. And I would have allergies. I would have my eyes, just streaming down, sneezing, all the things that you get with allergies. And one day during the training, I went out with some friends at night and we were having dinner and I had this overwhelming, I mean, I could tell there was something very serious shifting in my being because I was on fire. And I had this healing reaction and I ended up like taking off all the clothes I could possibly take off. And then yeah, so I had that moment and then the next day again was doing more training and more healing with the animals. But after the training, my lifelong allergies to cats vanished forever. I have a cat now. And never before could I have had cats. Even everybody in my family is allergic to cats. My mother, my sister, my father. So that all got completely healed. And one of the most profound things that I learned doing Reiki, which is life force energy, it's literally it's everywhere. It's the energy that gives life is what Reiki energy is. And when you get attuned in Reiki, it's really just becoming more of a channel for it to come through you more clearly, like listening to a radio that's coming in fuzzy and you just kind of tune the dial slightly so it comes through clearly. So that's kind of what Reiki is and when you get attuned. And one of the things that I was told and learned and that just really changed me profoundly was that you don't need to know where the Reiki needs to go. You don't need to control it. You don't need to manage it. You just have to send it and it will go where it needs to go. It has the intelligence to know what's needed. And so my job was really just to send the Reiki energy and know that that would be enough. And so I learned that, and that really helped me with my own behaviors around control. And when I can now remember that, that always very much helps. And I also struggled so much with anxiety in my 20s. And I do believe Reiki was a profound healing force for me that helped me move past some pretty bad anxiety. So, anyways, so that's some of my early story about energy work, spirituality, healing, and the spaces that we're exploring here.
That's fantastic. I love that the cat, my magic cat, I call him, or my meditation cat, showed up as soon as you started talking about cats. That's really cool. And also, I haven't said this in a while, but like control is an illusion.
Mm, yeah.
And What a beautiful thing. I mean, part of my story was about that, part of your story was about that. Um, One that I shared on another video. And just that like showing up to the flow of life is pretty cool,
Yeah. Surrendering,
right?
allowing. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. All right.
So I'm just going to say for anyone who resonates with this story, feel free to make some comments in the comment boxes whenever you see the video. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah. Awesome. And join us for Inner Wisdom Lab. We'll put a link down below. Ciao.